and welcome back to Invincible Asia. I'm George Clark, and today I get to check out the Japanese DVD release of the 2001 South Korean movie Guns and Talks. Don't forget folks, before we go any further, if you haven't already, please subscribe to the channel, like the video, ring the bell and all that jibber jabber, and thank you very much for supporting Invincible Asia. So yes, another one of my Japanese pickups from my recent trip out there, picked up in Book Off no less, a store that I would absolutely move into tomorrow if I had the chance. I just love it. But yes, it was only about maybe £3 or £4, if even. And Guns and Talks is a movie I always thought I owned. And when I came back here and I searched through my collection for it, and I have everything in alphabetical order or by labels, and I kind of thought maybe it's in the wrong place, so I went through everything, but I don't have it. So this will be the first copy that I own. The only reason I had it in my head, I'm thinking, is because back on its release in 2001, I was managing a DVD store, and perhaps around that time or that period, we maybe did get it in, which is where I first saw it. But it's not ringing any bells. It's not sticking out in my head. So I'm very excited for it. And of course, this is the Wonbin edition. And the actor here, this cute guy on the front, is Wonbin. So it's quite interesting. I'm wondering, have they put out many different versions with all the different actors, which is pretty damn cool. Now this is from director Jang Jin. Now Jang Jin, I haven't seen a lot of his work, mostly romantic comedies, dramas, things like that, but he's also the writer behind the amazing Welcome to Dongma Call and Public Enemy No. 3. But there is a great cast in here, and apart from Wonbin, whose special edition it is named after. Now he's one of the actors from the incredible Korean war movie Brotherhood, The Man from Nowhere and Mother, which is fabulous. And starring with him on the back, I don't know if you'll make them out, is Shin Hyun-jun, the star of Ginkgo Bed, Soul Guardians, Bachunmo, and the incredible Legend of the Shadowless Sword, a movie which I actually must get back to sometime soon. I do have a couple of versions of it somewhere in here, and it is an absolutely fabulous Korean wuxia movie. The other actor that's in here is Shin Ha-kyun, star of Sympathy for Mr. Vengeance, Joint Security Area, Save the Green Planet, and Thirst, which again is a fabulous movie. They're all fabulous movies, actually. It's really hard to find a bad South Korean movie. I'm going to be honest, it's very hard to find a South Korean movie that really gives me negative vibes. Anyway, Guns and Talks could be the first, who knows? Let's get stuck in though and see what's included here. So it's not giving me much on the back. Of course it is in Japanese, region 2, 2 DVDs in here it seems. One at 121 minutes, one at 98 minutes. Is that 2 cuts of the movie? Who knows? But the cover itself is a see-through cover, as you can see here, which looks pretty cool against the red. But let's see what else we've got. All red the whole way around. And when you open that up, there he is, the handsome little man himself. Now that's a nice spread. Hopefully you're picking that up and there's not too much light reflecting off that. And on the inside here you have got both discs and some extra goodies over on the side here, which is pretty damn cool. But yes, Wonbin, I've seen him in a few of those movies as I've talked about there, namely the ones that I did mention, and a few others. He hasn't actually made a lot, but it's quite interesting to see that they have put out a Wonbin edition, and that's what makes me think that maybe there are other editions for each of the actors, or perhaps they were just promoting him as their next big thing. Behind each of those discs, mind you, is, and again I don't know if you will pick that up, but there is shots of all the guys there from the movie, which you'll see. Now this is a tale, from what I can gather, about 4 assassins who seem to care a lot for their customers and their victims. So it's going to be interesting to see where that goes. Sliding these on out of the envelope though, inside we have got obviously quite a breakdown there. It folds out like a little booklet of those who are in it, cast and crew, but it's going to be a Google Translate jobby. There's quite a bit of information there. I don't even know if the phone would pick that up, if I'm being honest. There's also this thing, a photo book. Oh, okay, so this is the envelope for the photo book, but it has been sealed. Again, this is a pre-owned piece. It has been sealed, but the photo book is out of it here, which which we have. And I will go through it with you very, very quickly just to see what it's all about. So of course, yes, I'm wondering, is all the photos here going to be of Wonbin? But no, there's shots of everyone, which is nice. How cute though, he's a very, very cute guy. But yeah, I'm excited to see where this goes. 2001, late 90s, early 2000s is when South Korean movies really started to take a turn and really came sort of to their own point where they were taking over all other Asian cinema, and they really became quite the thing. I mean, when you look at the likes of Tartan Asia Extreme and what they were putting out, every second or third title seemed to be from South Korea, which was fantastic. Gorgeous wee book though, really like that. But that's pretty much everything that is in there. It's not giving me, of course it may do in Japanese, a breakdown of what is included on the disc as such. So the only thing I can do now is go and check out everything that is on here, if I can get it back in. And once I've done that, I will come right back and let you know what I think. So just back after checking out the Japanese DVD release of the Korean movie Guns and Talks, the Wonbin Special Edition, and what a great film to return to. A lot more drama than I remember being in it, but still a fun film overall. Some really cool action scenes throughout it, I have to say, and it seemingly had plenty of laughs, plenty of comedy, although I wasn't able to get it because there was no English subtitles available here. Of course, it's in its original Korean language. I think you do have a Japanese track available there, but there's only Japanese subtitles, and that also carries out throughout the special features, which are on disc 2 also. The print itself is typical of DVD quality. This is almost like it's a very independent or low budget film, but it is definitely one I will be looking out for on Blu-ray, because I would like to revisit it and see it the best it's ever looked, to see it how it was meant to be, so to speak. So yes, along with the feature film on disc 1, you do get a 2-minute trailer, very neatly edited. It was pretty cool. SD quality, there's nothing special about it there, but it was a really neat trailer, and it will definitely perk your interest if you were to watch that first before seeing the movie there. Then on disc 2, that's where all the special features are, and there's actually quite a lot going on here. You have a 53-minute making of, and now this is kind of delivered over 20 chapters. It will play straight through if you watch it from the first one, but it also allows you to select from the 20 chapters, and again, Korean language, with Japanese subtitles. You also have an NG collection. This is like unused takes, so to speak. You see the NG shots at the end of Jackie Chan movies, that's what they're called. They have a collection here that ran for just under 7 minutes, and it was split over 7 chapters again. But again, we'll play straight through if you go from the first one. And they were pretty cool, I have to say. I mean, the movie is long enough, and it's the same with the deleted scenes. There was like 25 minutes of deleted scenes, which I'm glad for. As I say, it is a pretty lengthy movie. But these were the deleted scenes. Now, they were very SD in comparison to everything else, and time-coded also. Interesting to see what they had cut, but there was about 16 scenes in all over the 25 minutes. And then you have what they call on disc 2, the last special feature they call Staff and Cast, and this is actually a premiere of the movie where the crew and the cast are on stage, and again delivered all in Korean, of course, with Japanese subtitles there. So yes, unfortunately no English subtitles. It is a cool set, and again I did pick it up for a few quid. It wasn't, it didn't put me out of pocket. I'm not really disappointed, but I will definitely be looking for this film on Blu-ray because I would love to see a full HD restoration of this because it was pretty cool. And as I say, there was really some neat action scenes throughout it there. Not a lot, not as much as I really had hoped for, but still had some nice action scenes. So yeah, for this one for me though, one thumb up. Unfortunately, it is still a cool set to have. If you understand Korean or can read Japanese subtitles, it may be worth picking up. It could be out there somewhere on eBay, or if you're just a hardcore fan of Korean cinema, it is definitely worth being a part of your collection. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. Thank you for all your continued support. Until next time, enjoy your Kung Fu, and I'll see you soon. So thank you once again for watching another video here on Invincible Asia. Don't forget you can check out hundreds of others here on the channel. You can also show your continued support by heading over to my new merch store or by checking out invincibleasia.com where you can read my full movie reviews and follow me on Instagram at InvincibleAsia. Until next time though, enjoy your Kung Fu and I will see you soon.